Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you are having a good night. I'm going to do a 3 round mock draft tonight, and I am not pausing it this time. I'm just going to run through it, and if the video messes up, I apologize. But I'm going to run through it as fast as I can. So, the video, because when I made that hour and 45-minute video, it bugged out. So, I'm going to run it as fast as I can. So, if I really don't explain much about the player, even though I know a lot about this draft, then that's why. But I'm gonna try to speed run it the best I can, and also try to give y'all pretty good commentary on what I'm thinking. If y'all didn't know, Trindad chambless he got his eligibility back, which is good for him. I personally thought he should have. If you watched a couple of my videos, I personally thought that he should have turned pro because I thought he was good enough to go in the first round. If you want me to be honest with you, I know he's not the tallest quarterback in the world, but he's just got a lot of strengths to his game, and there's a lot of quarterbacks in next year's draft. That's just, I like him a lot. I love the player, man. He's one of my favorite players to watch. But there's just so many players in next year, especially quarterbacks, dude. It's just I just don't understand it as a player. Why would he stay? But this kind of, I told y'all that I would do a mock draft anyways, so, and I figured I'd do it today after hearing that news. It don't make a lot of sense to me, to be honest. I really don't understand it. But hey, more power to you. If you can make money in college and have a great pro career, more power to you, man. I love his game. I don't hide that, but if you can make more money in college and still be a pretty good draft pick, then more power to you. Anyways, the first overall pick to the Las Vegas Raiders, and I don't even think it's a question at this point. It's Fernando Mendoza. With the second overall pick to the Jets, I'm gonna go. Ruben Bain. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ruben Bain. With the third overall pick to Arizona, I'm gonna go. It's between two players. It's between David Bailey and Arvo Reese. I'm gonna go. I don't know if they want another Isaiah Simmons. Um, so I feel like they would go David Bailey here. With the Titans, I'm gonna surprise y'all a little bit today. I feel like if the two edge rushers are off the board, and we need a running back badly, I know Tony Pollard had 1,000 yards this year. Titans fans keep on reminding me. I know he had 1,000 yards, but he's been there 2 or 3 years, and he's not been that good. Again, I know he's had 1,000 yards the last 2 seasons, but he don't show up until about week 10. And we need to change. We need new. We need new. We run with the same offense for the last 2 years besides the receivers. We need new in our offense. Anyways, I'm going to go Jeremiah Love here. My best player in this draft, personally, I think he is the best player in the draft, but I just think that makes a lot of sense, even though you really don't like taking a running back at 4. The New York Giants at 5. Would they go Caleb Downs here or Arvo? I don't think they would go Arvo Reese. Would they go Francis Malinois here? I'm going to go Francis Malinois. I think he's the best tackle in this draft. I think he's a hell of a player. I think he's been the best tackle the past 2 years with the Cam Ward and with Carson Beck this year. Browns at 6. Go. They need offensive line. I'm going to go with Spencer Fano here at number 6. I think this is Arvo Reese right here. I think that just makes so much sense. I'm going to stop the slide on Arvo Reese. I'm going to pick him to the Commanders. At number 7 for the Saints, I feel like Alontae Taylor's not coming back. Would they pick corner here? You think? Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you think corner would go this high? I'm not too confident in it. Yeah, we've seen Devon Witherspoon go early in the draft, but is there a Devon Witherspoon type of player in this class? The board really felt kind of weird for the Saints here. I don't know, man. I'm going to stick to my gut. I'm going to go. I think they would want to pair a 1-2 punch with Olave. Why not? I mean, why not? Go another Ohio State receiver to pair with Olave. I think that makes a lot of sense. And I think the Chiefs are losing Brian Cook. I'm pretty confident in that in free agency. So I'm gonna shock people. I know I don't think anybody has done this, but I'm gonna go Caleb Downs with the Chiefs at number 9. The Bengals at number 10. They need DT bad. I think this makes a lot of sense for the Bengals. They just need defense, or it's between Peter Woods and Sonny Styles. Or could they go corner? I just look at all their needs: DT, edge, safety, corner, linebacker. So I mean, you could literally pick anybody and not be wrong on defense. No, I'm gonna go Mekhi Lemon. That would be funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go Peter Woods. I like him to the Bengals. I think I picked Peter Woods, the Chiefs, in the last draft. I like that a lot too, but I think he would be a good fit for the Bengals too. Miami Dolphins, they need corner bad. They had Storm Duck on their roster. I don't think they want another Alabama quarterback, safe to say, after the other experiment went so poorly. They could go receiver in Mekhi Lemon. Jordan Tyson. I could go splash. I'm going to go Jordan Tyson here. I'm going to surprise people. I'm going to go. I think you'd be a good fit. Tyreek Hill's not coming back. I think Jordan Tyson would make a lot of sense. And I think it's the most obvious pick ever for the Dallas Cowgirls. The Dallas Cowboys. My bad. Autocorrect. Sonny Styles. I just think it makes so much sense. They're very similar to the Bengals, which I'm gonna go on a rant for a second. Why do the Dallas Cowboys want to be the AFC Cincinnati Bengals, bro? Why do they want to be the Bengals so bad? The Bengals are paying 2 really good wide receivers. Dallas is going to be paying 2 really good wide receivers. Why? Both of them have crappy defenses. I don't understand why they want to be Dallas so bad. It don't make sense to me at all. Or they want to be the Bengals so bad. It's like you saw the Bengals a couple of years ago pay 2 wide receivers, and now you're going to do the same thing? It's like, what? What in the world? That just makes no sense. It was Rams at 13. I think you can go with any corner you want here, right? I'm gonna go Mansour Delane. I think that makes a lot of sense. You need quarter bad, and you can get receiver at your next pick because you're such a luxury in this draft. You got 2 first-round picks, and you really don't have that many needs. So I think that's a luxury for them. Who I should have compared Keldrick Faulk to is Odafe Owe. I feel like he plays a lot like him. Greg Russo, I feel like he plays a lot like. But I feel like he would fit the scheme of the way Denico Autry played. That's what I was trying to say last video. I could use a guard. I know I just talked about Keldrick this whole time. I'm going to go Vega and Wane here at number 14. The Bucks at 15. I don't think they would go. They need defense bad too. This could be a Sadiq spot. It could be a receiver spot. No, I'm playing. This could be a Caleb Lamu spot. Let's see. It could be a CJ Allen spot. Could put TJ Parker in the last one. I like TJ Parker for him. I really do. This could be a catch a Sal spot. Decisions. I'm gonna go TJ Parker again. I think that's a perfect fit for him, to be honest with you, for the Bucks. I know it's a bland pick, but I think that's just a perfect pick for him. What did I go? Did I go Reuben Bain with the first pick? Since Trindad Chambless was, and I think, what's their coach names? God, I'm just drawing a brain for it. What's his name? Dang, I can't think of his name. But with him being in his second year, I think they would want to push for a quarterback this year. Because the Justin Fields plan just went awful this year for them. I think this is my Ty Simpson spot. Because there's no Trindad Chambliss. Do you think Carson Beck is that good? Do you think Garrett Nussmeier is that good? Do you think I just don't think there's nobody that's good enough besides Ty in the next couple picks, and you got your edge of the future. Why not get your quarterback of the future? And if it works out, then you're the smartest man in the world. And if it don't, you just fire your head coach next year. Which I think he's on the hot seat anyways. I can't remember his name. Aaron Glenn. That's his name. But I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I don't know how Jets fans would feel about that, but I think that it makes a lot of sense for them. I'm going to go Caleb Lamu here for the Lions. They need a guard, and I think Caleb Lamu at the next level is going to be a guard. Vikings. I always debate what Vikings need because they're so old at every position. I'm going to surprise some people real quick. One of my favorite players in this draft is AJ Halsey. He's such a smart player. I watched him a lot this year at LSU, and he's such a ball hawking safety. Dude has good. He's smart with the ball in the air. He's freakish athletic. I like him a lot, man. I'm really high on him than most people. And I wanted to get him in the first round, and I think that makes a lot of sense with what's his name, Harrison Smith, probably retiring. So I think that makes a lot of sense. Panthers at 19, right? 19, pretty sure. Yeah, 19. Would they go with a Keldrick Falk? I think they could. I'm gonna go Keldrick Falk here. I know I'm not a huge fan of him either because he's not an elite pass rusher yet, but he's a good run defender. He's a really good run defender right now. And if you're a contended team right now that can take a chance, I was thinking about the Eagles too, because he kind of plays like Jalen Phillips too. So I guess we'll see. Dallas at 20. What did I go with the first pick for them? Linebacker? Yeah, Sonny Styles at 12. I got to stop the fall. No. No. Because they're keeping George Pickens. It's criminal that McConnell Lemon's still here. It's criminal. But I'm a... I like Colton Hood a lot at corner. I really do. I'm a huge fan of Colton Hood, too. Got him at 20. Steelers at 21. Could they go with Sadiq? I wouldn't be surprised with the Sadiq pick right here, but I'm going to go McConnell Lemon here. I'm going to stop the fall on McConnell Lemon. At 21, that's a steal for McConnell Lemon. I think he's arguably the best receiver in this draft. 1A, 1B, 1C. They're all three really good players in their own right. Chargers at, 22? Yep, 22. I think offensive line. It's offensive line, without a doubt. Offensive line, maybe a replacement for Khalil Mack. Maybe defensive line because Tier Tart, I'm pretty sure he's hitting free. Did he sign a contract? I can't remember if he signed a contract or is hitting free agency. I can't remember that. But they need offensive line bad. Who's the best one available? Already went Caleb Lamu. He'll make a lot of sense for them. Let's go offense. Mekhi Becton's just been so disappointing. I like Jenny Dunker a lot. I like Chase Basantis. I like Blake Miller. I'm going to go Blake Miller. I like Blake Miller a lot. I think he could be a first-round pick. Wait, did I go? Did I go Monroe Freeman? I could have sworn I clicked Blake Miller. I could have sworn I clicked Blake Miller, but Monroe Freeman. I was debating between them two. So, I guess that works. I'm going to go with, for the Eagles, I'm going to go Sadiq. I think Dallas Goedert is not going to be there for the future. And you can't go wrong with Sadiq, type of tight end in the first round. You just can't go wrong with him. The Browns, I went Spencer Fano at 6, which I think that's a very good possibility at 6. Would they go Denzel Boston here? Casey Concepcion, Omar Cooper could slide up boards. Could be a first round pick. I can see both of them. Let me know in the comments, Browns fans. Who would y'all rather have, Denzel Boston or Casey Concepcion? Because I like them both, but I just don't know who I'd rather have more. I'm going to go Denzel Boston here. I feel like they have Jared Judy that can play the slot. You need an X wide receiver. And Jared Judy can play the slot. I don't know what Cedric Tillman will be in the offense, but Tillman and Boston are different players. It's a DT or an edge spot and all the DTs are still on the board for the Bears. I'm gonna go Caleb Banks here. I think that's just the best DT available. I think it's got to be receiver for. It could be edge. You could tempt me to a Zion Young right here because of Landon Jackson not playing this year, and Joey Bosa really wasn't that good, to be honest. You could tempt me to a Anthony Hill because I don't know how long Matt Milano is going to be in Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Casey Concepcion. They need a deep ball wide receiver, deep threat, and Josh Allen's offense, and I think they would fit really well together. San Francisco. I'm gonna go Zion Young here. He's freakish athletic. I like him a lot, man. I think he could be a first round pick. If we don't draft edge at 4 as a Titans fan, I hope we get Zion Young at 35. I hope he falls to 35 when we get him. I'd be the happiest man in the world. If we got Jeremiah Love or receiver at 4 and got Zion Young at 35, I'd be extremely happy. That's how high I am on him. I hope he falls to the second round, but I'm not so sure if he will. He's a really good player. I like him. R. Mason Thomas, both of them are really good defensive players. The Texans. Would this be a Proctor pick? I'm having Akeem Mesidor fall because of his age. This could be a Monroe Freeland spot. But I'm gonna do Blake Miller here. It should have been Monroe Freeland for whoever had Blake Miller for. What was that? For the Chargers. Just pretend that's Blake Miller and pretend that's Monroe Freeland at 28. Because that's the ones I actually meant to do. The Rams at, 29? Yeah, 29. Corner. Right? Did I do corner? I did corner. Oof. When they go back-to-back corners. Would you want them to go back-to-back corners? Corner is the best player available, but they could also go Proctor. Proctor's more of a need. I'm really debating this one. They really could go back-to-back corners because I don't know if Emmanuel Forbes is going to be there next year. But I'm going to go Proctor because I don't know how the Rams fans would feel about, which ain't much Rams fans. I know this is shade on Rams fans, but there really ain't much of them. There ain't many Titans fans either. I mean, there is, but not really. Not compared to most. The Broncos at 30? 30? Yeah, I'm pretty sure 30. Yeah, 30. Would you want a Miller Moss replacement? I feel like that would make sense. C.J. Allen would make sense. Y'all do have Jody Barron in the helm, and I think he a first or a second round pick next year? I can't, or last year. I can't remember what he was. Could use a DT. I think I'm gonna go Lee Hunter here. I think these quarter could fall down the board. I think it's a C.J. Allen spot for the Patriots. I think that makes a lot. Or Akeem Mesidor. I think Vrabel would really like Akeem Mesidor. I think that would be a good fit for what he likes in the edge. I'm going to go Akeem Mesidor here at 31. Seattle at 32. Can go with any corner they want. Tyreek Woolen, he was, what I've been hearing here lately is that he's going to test free agency. So he may not be a Seattle Seahawk next year. Which, as a Titans fan, I would really love him to be a Titan. But it's neither here or there right now. Because free agency's not till next month. Corner 30. It's going to be one of these corners. McCoy or Terrell. I think Terrell's a good player. I don't know how he would do on a boundary. I just think McCoy would make more sense here. I don't know how he would do on the boundary. I think he's a slot corner, Terrell is. Mm. Oh. I'll go. Debating, it's McCoy or Terrell. I'm going to go McCoy here. The Jets at 33. So here's the first round. I'm going to go through it real quick. Mendoza at 1. Ruben Bain at 2. David Bailey at 3. Jeremiah Love at 4. I know that's probably going to be surprising for some people. Francis Malianoa at 5. Spencer Fano at 6. Arvo Reese at 7. Cornell Tate at 8. Caleb Downs at 9 to the Chiefs. I know that's probably going to surprise people too. Peter Woods at 10. Jordan Tyson at 11. Sonny Styles at 12. Mansour Delane at 13. Vega Nwane at 14. TJ Parker at 15. Ty Simpson at 16. I know that's probably going to surprise some people too. Caleb Lawamu at 17. 18. AJ Halsey. Keldrick Falk at 19. Colton Hood at 20. Makai Lemon at 21. Marlon Freeland at 22. Kenyon Sadiq at 23. Denzel Boston at 24. Caleb Banks at 25. Casey Concepcion at 26. Zion Young at 27. Blake Miller at 28. But I meant to do Blake Miller at 22 and Monroe Freeland at 28. Caden Proctor at 29. Lee Hunter at 30. Keem Mesidor at 31. Jerron McCoy at 32. I think I've done him back-to-back drafts at 32. I just like him with Seattle, man. I really do. They could go Avion Terrell here. Who did I pick? Ty and Bain. I think this could be a Terrell spot for the Jets. You lost Sauce Gardner in trade, trying to make up for it. Could go receiver and Chris Bell here. Could be an Omar Cooper spot. Like, right? I ain't done Omar Cooper. Yeah, Omar Cooper's still there. All right. I think I'm going to go Avion Terrell. I think he's the best player available. But I just don't think he'll fit in some schemes. But that's a good haul for the Jets, man. Ty Simpson, Ruben Bain, and Avion Terrell. I think that's a really good haul for the Jets. And I think they will mostly go defense players. Arizona at 33. Didn't I go David Bailey at 3? He's the offensive lineman. Could be a Brandon Cisse spot. I'm going to go Mad Max here at 33 or 34. At 35, Titan select. We went, where did we go the first round? I think it was, Jeremiah Love. I'm baiting between Omar Cooper and R. Mason Thomas for the Titans here. I feel like this receiver class is really deep, but I feel like the edge class is really deep too. That's the hardest part about picking for some of these teams, because when you need both positions, who's the best player available? I really like both of them. I really like Omar Cooper, and I really like R. Mason Thomas. Let me know in the comments, Titans fans. What would y'all like? I really don't know who I prefer at all. I'm going to go with, I feel like I like R. Mason Thomas a little bit more, but it's not much, man. It really ain't. I feel like this makes so much sense. This is, I feel like this is a no-brainer. I'm gonna go Omar Cooper here. Pair him up with his Indiana College national title teammate. I think that makes a lot of sense. To be probably his wide receiver one for the Raiders. I know they got Trey Tucker. I know they got Brock Bowers, but he's a tight end that plays a little bit of receiver. Receivers. Did I not go receiver for them? For the Giants? I went Francis Mauigoa. Okay. I feel like Chris Bell makes a lot of sense here. I'm gonna go Chris Bell here for the Giants. They need a wide receiver too to pair with I don't know if Giants fans would like that too much, because he's coming off of injury before the end of the season, and Malik Neighbors has already been hurt, and Cam Scatterboo has already been hurt, so I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if they would like that too much, but I think that makes a lot of sense. The Texans at, what is this? I don't even remember. At 38. Texans at 38. I wish I could see I wish there was a quicker way. I can. Blake Miller was the first pick. All right. Blake Miller. Man, do they go all on back to back? I feel like they can go Katie McDonald here. I feel like he could stop his slide right here. I feel like a great comp for Anthony Hills is Azeez Al-Shaair. To me personally, I feel like he plays a lot like Azeez Al-Shaair for the Houston Texans. I'm going to go Katie McDonald here. I didn't know like some of their DTs that they were playing. What did I do for the Browns? Spencer Fano at 6. Spencer Fano at 6. Denzel Boston at 24. A lot of good picks for the Browns. Is this a back spot? No, I don't think it is a back spot. Could go guard here. I'm going to go Pregnon here at 48. Finals to tackle. They need multiple offensive linemen. I'm pretty certain that they got, four offensive linemen in free agency, which is not good. So, I mean, they could go multiple offensive linemen in this draft. The Chiefs, what pick is this? 40? Chiefs at 40. Didn't I go Caleb Downs? I think I did. Yeah, Caleb Downs at 9. I could really see Jadarian Price going right here. I really could see him going right here. I'm going to go Jadarian Price. They need a running back. I know it's like not positions they like really need, but think about it. I mean, do the Chiefs really need that many positions besides maybe another tight end? I mean, a corner, yeah, but they can get that in free agency. I mean, they really don't need that many positions if you think about it. They just need to get better. I mean, yeah, they kind of need to get better at positions, but they're really good at every position. The Bengals, what did I go with? Peter Woods. Did they have another pick? I don't think they did. Nope. Peter Woods, 10. Need to get off the offense. I'm going to go CJ Allen. They, Wilson. What's his first name? Something Wilson. I do know his last name's Wilson, but I think that makes a lot of sense for the best player available at 40. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think I went Cornell Tate for them. Yeah, I went Cornell Tate at 8. I can see them going corner with Alontae Taylor not being there. Which I don't think Alontae Taylor's coming back. I don't think Chase Basantis is going this high. I could see Brandon Cisse going right here. I'm on his defense, I feel like. Cassius Howe could go right here. But I feel like they just don't like them kind of edge rushers. Decisions. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go Brandon Cisse. I feel like he would fit good in that defense. The Miami Dolphins. They still got 75, 87, and 90 in this draft. I'm gonna go. Did I do corner for them? It's a big need for them. Huge need. What was Dolphins? 11. I went Jordan Tyson, so yeah, this is corner. It's without a doubt corner. Keith Abney. I think I could have went Kalante Scott, but I think that makes a lot of sense for them. He's like I said, they really run a lot of man. He's a man corner. He's a really good man corner. So the Jets, I gotta scroll back for them because I've already done them a lot. Terrell at 33. Ty and Bain, right? Yeah. Terrell, Ty, and Bain. Could they go linebacker? Could they go? Yeah, I'm going to go Anthony Hill for them. I mean, Jets, I don't think the Jets could ever be smart enough to do this kind of draft. No offense to their fan base. I know they've been through hell, but I don't think they'd be smart enough to do this kind of draft. But that would be a hell of a draft for them. Baltimore Ravens. Did I go? Where did I go for them? Vega. I went to Vega for their first pick. Could go corner. Could go Pawns right here. But do you think he's going to be an outside corner? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, man. Could go receiver. You think Jacoby Lane's going this high? I don't know for them. Chris Brazzell. Ain't it a big, tall, deep threat? Bernard could be a pick for them. Antonio Williams, I think, will go pretty high. I'm going to look at edge real quick, too. Cassius Howe, I could see them getting that type of player. I'm going to go Cassius Howe here. Got your guard and your edge of the future. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Did I go Parker for them? Yeah, I just like that TJ Parker fit for them. I think that makes a lot of sense. Is there any good DTs left? Yeah, Christian Miller. I'm gonna go Christian Miller for them to pair up with Vita Veda. I think they're two different styles of DTs, and I think that would be a freak show in the middle. I think that would be really good for them. Could this be a Carson Beck spot? I know. Could this be a Carson Beck spot at 47? I know he ain't the greatest quarterback in the world, but with this quarterback class, it really could be. And it's the most important position, and you don't know when Daniel Jones is coming back. It really could be a Carson Beck spot at 48. Have the Colts drafted? The Colts have not drafted, have they? No. So, yeah, the Colts fans would probably hate the fuck out of me if I went receiver. If I went quarterback, I'll probably do it with their 78th pick. But I ain't gonna torture them in that year. I think Michael Pittman's gonna be gone. I have a feeling, I think could lose Alec Pierce, and I feel like a similar player to Alec Pierce is Chris Braswell. He's with how they play. I feel like Chris Braswell makes a lot of sense. The Atlanta Falcons, 49 at 48. Have they picked? All right, I don't think they have. So I can go anywhere here. Yeah, I could literally go anywhere. I don't know on this one. Probably offense, right? Could go Pawns. It's probably going to be offense for me. Could have another receiver to pair with Drake London. But I feel like I don't know how Elijah Surratt would pair with him. It's the problem. I think Antonio Williams, type of player, Branch, I think would pair a lot. I think they're looking for that kind of receiver too. From Georgia, where is Branch? Yeah, Branch right here. I like Branch a lot. I think he's probably my top 10 receivers in this class. I like him a lot. Minnesota Vikings, and he gets to stay home. 49. What did I do the Vikings at? Was it 19? Nope, 18. AJ Halsey. I like that pick for them. Get your Harrison Smith replacement. Could see I like. I like Jake Slaughter here. Was that too early? I like Connor Liu. Is that too early for them? Or do they go best player available? I think Emmanuel McNeil Warren would be a good one right here. I feel like what's his name? I feel like it would fit his defense a lot. D'Angelo Pons is going to be my pick here. I feel like they do need a corner. I feel like he would fit his defense. I can't remember his name right this second, but I feel like it would make a lot of sense. I think the Lions could have picked him too. I don't think I went corner with their first pick, did I? No, I went Caleb Longman. Could go Emmanuel McNair Warren here too. Could go Kalante Scott here. What's the best edge players available? I just don't think what's his name's going this high. Don't think dang what LT Overton's coming this high. I'm just gonna go Kalante Scott. I feel like he could play both outside and inside. I feel like he's gonna be a dog for somebody whoever picks him up. He was really good at Miami this year. Panthers at 50. Is it 50? Yeah, 50. No, 51. It just was 50. Who did I pick for the Panthers? Keldrick Falk at 19. Let me know what y'all think about that one. It says they're one of their needs is edge, but I feel like I feel like their need is not edge, but I feel like their need is not safety. Or I could be wrong. It's not an offensive lineman I love right here. I don't know. Could get Emmanuel McNeil Warren here too. Safety's just dropped in draft, guys. Safeties is the biggest position that drops in drafts because it's not the main position that people want to get in the draft. So don't be shocked if safeties drop in this draft, even though they're really good. Like Nick Ebenwari was a first round pick last year. Could have been top 10 last year. Like he was that good of a player, and I knew it. I knew it when I was scouting him that he was that good of a player or that good of a prospect. But just players like that drop, man. But I'm gonna go Emmanuel McNeil Warren here too at 51 Packers. I don't think I've done the Packers yet, have I? The Picker Packers at 52. Yeah, with their first guy. You don't have a pick for your first 50. It makes a lot of sense because they just traded for Michael Parsons. I'm going to look at the picks for the second round real quick. Avion Terrell at 33. Mad Max at 34. R. Mason Thomas at 35. Omar Cooper paired with Fernando Mendoza at 36. Chris Bell at 37. Caden McDonald at 38. Emmanuel Pregnon at 39. Jadarian Price at 40. C.J. Allen at 41. Brandon Cisse at 42. Keith Adme at 43. Anthony Hill at 44. Cassius Howell at 45. Christian Miller at 46. Chris Brazel at 47. Zachariah Branch at 48. D'Angelo Pons at 49. Keontae Scott at 50. And Emmanuel McNeil Warren at 51. Packers first pick in this draft at 52. Corner, right? I mean, you must be pretty desperate if you. No offense to Trayvon Diggs, I loved him in Alabama, but you must be pretty desperate to pick up Trayvon Diggs from Dallas's roster. So I'm gonna go. I like Chris Johnson, not the great goat Chris Johnson at Titans, but I'm gonna go with his son. No, I'm playing. I looked it up a couple of times if that was his son or not, but I'm gonna go with Chris Johnson here. At 53, I think. Steelers. Who did I go? I know they picked Makai Lemon at 21. What a steal at 21. Really big steal at 21. Could go linebacker. I mean, I could see them getting a linebacker because I don't see Patrick Queen here long. Could see Jake Golladay. I feel like the Steelers would like that kind of player. I feel like their front offense loves them kind of players. I'm gonna go Jake Golladay here. I don't. I just got a hunch that that Patrick Queen's not gonna be there much longer. They could have went corner. There's no corner like I really loved here. Julian Neal. I just don't love him right here. Out of the top 100, I like Julian Neal. Davison out of Ohio State, I like. Willie, I like. I just don't. There's nobody like here or like I'm like, oh my gosh, I need him here. Maybe Dalen Everett, but other than that, I just don't see it. The Eagles at 54. Sadiq at 23. Man, that's a great pickup for them. Is there any edges that I would want for them? Derek Moore, I feel like would be a good fit. Caden Curry, I feel like is underrated. Kamara, I feel like is underrated. Patrick Payton's a decent player. I just don't know what he's going to play at the next level. Would they go for an LT Overton? I just don't know if he would fit their defense. I don't know. I don't know, champ. Did I? No, I didn't. I was thinking. I was guessing myself. Did I go? I mean, I could go Chase Pasantis here. Is there another offensive line I like more than him? Jennings Dunker, I like. We'll go Jennings Dunker. Where was he at? Caleb Tierman, I like. Jennings Dunker. Oh, that's fit perfect. Jennings Dunker's here for the Eagles. That's really what the Chiefs. I'm not the Chiefs. Sorry, Eagles fans. That's really what the Eagles need is a guard. Chargers. Where did I go? Offensive lineman, I assume. Caden Proctor at 29. No, Monroe Freeland, but I think it was Blake Miller, right? Yeah, it was Blake Miller. I meant to do Blake Miller. Could they go back-to-back offensive linemen? I'm going to go all. I think Blake Miller could kick out the tackle. Could use an edge, but I just don't like any of the edges right here. I really don't. Maybe Joshua Josephs? Romello Height? Yeah, I'm gonna go Romello Height here. I like Romello Height. I don't get why he's the 169 best player. I would have probably picked him earlier. I like Romello Height. I thought I already did him already. At 56 for the Jaguars. Who did I do for them? I just lost my train of thought. Did I do anybody for them? The Jaguars pick? What? The Jaguars not pick? I guess not. Right? I mean, I can go my picks. Jaguars? No, Jacksonville Jaguars has not picked nobody. Wow. Wow. I feel I can go Surratt here. I feel like that makes a lot of sense for them. Is there any DTs I like for them? Dominic Orange I like. Daryl Jackson I like. Tim Keenan I like, but in the fourth round, day 3, I like Tim Keenan. I don't think he's a day 2 player. I'm going to go Surratt here. They got Jacoby Myers. They got Brian Thomas, but I feel like they could go with the number 3 option for them. The Bears. Who did I go? I know they picked. Caleb Banks at 25. Did they pick before that? No. Nope. Caleb Banks. They could go safety. I feel like they're a good safety pick for a team. Is he the best? Dylan Thiemann, best safety left? Just special teams. Not special teams. Kamari Ramsey, I like. Bud Clark, I like. Michael Taff, I like. Yeah, I can buy in Dylan Thiemann at 57. I feel like that'd be a good pick for the Bears. 58. Went Zion Young with the 27th pick. I like him a lot. Could go guard here. Could go Bata. Chase Basantis. Could go Jacoby Lane here. I'm going to go Jacoby Lane here. I feel like that would be a good pick for them. Houston, I'm not sure what I picked for y'all, to be honest. Houston, Blake Miller and Katie McDonald. I feel like they could go with 2 offensive linemen. You could use another receiver, but I don't know if would they go with a Bernard type of player. I like Bernard, but I don't think he's a breakaway speed. It's my favorite thing in the world. Could they? I mean, they probably could go with a tight end. I like Michael Trigg. He's not a good blocker, but I like him as a pass player. I'm gonna go Chase Zontis here. Like the teams I've done 2 offensive line for, they really need Browns and Houston really need offensive line badly. Need to protect C.J. Stroud. The Bills, I know I went receiver, but I don't know. KC Concepcion at 26. Could be tempted in Josiah Trotter. Feel like they'll go defense right here. I'm gonna go Jacob Rodriguez here. I feel like he's a. I feel like he's a Bills type of player. Yeah, his comp for me actually is Matt Milano, so I feel like he is a Bills type of player. I'm gonna go big Jacob Rodriguez. I like him a lot. The Rams went Dwayne and Proctor. Would they go linebacker right here? I feel like they could use another linebacker. I don't feel like they need another tight end. Could use a corner, but I don't know if I'm. I like Will Lee. I think I'm gonna go Will Lee here. I'm gonna draft Will Lee for the Rams. I like Will Lee as a prospect. The Broncos. Lee Hunter at 30. Could see them going receiver. I feel like this makes a lot of sense for them. I'm gonna go Michael Trigg here. I feel like he would be a good fit for them. I know I went edge for the Patriots. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, Akeem Mesidor. Could use a linebacker. Could use a tight end. Could use another receiver. I'm gonna go Jeremy Bernard here. I feel like Josh McDaniels will like that type of receiver. Could be your because Stephon Diggs is in legal trouble, but it could be your Stephon Diggs replacement. Seattle. Again, congratulations to them for winning the Super Bowl. Coy. Should have known that one. I think I picked it 2 drafts in a row for them. Could go World for them. I don't think Brailsford's going this high. I'm gonna go Jake Slaughter here. It projects him to be 165, but I feel like he played really good for Florida this past year. I watched him quite a bit. Why am I doing it that? Arizona. Mad Max and David Bailey. I think that's a good draft for them. Go all. Could use a Buda Baker replacement. Because he's getting up there in age. I'm going to go Kamari Ramsey here. Titans. What pick is this? 60? Is it 70 something? I don't even know. 66. It's round 3. We're in round 3. Didn't I go Jeremiah Love and R. Mason Thomas? Probably receiver, right? You would think.
I like Kevin Coleman. Chase Roberts won't be in this draft. I'm going to let y'all Google what he's done, but that's a sad situation for people involved. I like Malachi Fields a lot here. I forgot. I scrolled down the board. I forgot he was even on the board. He had a really good Pro Bowl. Oh, not Pro Bowl. Senior Bowl. Jesus. He had a really good Senior Bowl. Didn't I go? I felt like this was pretty obvious on when I went for them. Yeah, Fernando Mendoza and Omar Cooper. Need offensive lineman badly. Like, really badly. I'm going to go Isaiah World here for them. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. The Eagles, I don't remember what I picked for them. Kenyon Sadiq and Jenny Zucker, I think that's a good 2 players. I feel like they will re-sign, what's his name, that they got from Miami, Jalen Phillips. I feel like they will re-sign him, but you could use another edge. Could use another linebacker. Could use another corner. I'm going to go Davison out of Ohio State. He was a good player for Ohio State this past year. Houston, I've done so many picks for them. I forget what I've done. Blake Miller, Kane McDonald, and Chase Pasantis. 2 offensive line and a DT. Could go receiver here. Or tight end, Oscar Dell. Could go Jonah Coleman. Hitcher Allen. I feel like a running back spot would be makes. I'm gonna go Jonah Coleman here for Houston. This could be a quarterback spot. Would they go another quarterback in the? Was Dylan Gabriel a 3rd round quarterback? Could they go another quarterback? I think it would be Carson Beck or Garrett Nussmeier. But they just need so many needs, man. I feel like they're just running back with a Shador. At 70, I don't know. I just don't see it, man. What's their need? I think Spencer Fano, Denzel Boston, and Manuel Pregnon. They could go quarterback here. I mean, they beef up the offensive line and receiver for him. So he wouldn't be in a terrible spot. Could have a 1-2 punch with Myles Garrett. I don't know. Gabe Jacobs I could see going here. I don't know, man. Oh, they need a new tight end. I mean, yeah, they got that dude from Bowling Green this past year, Harold Fannin. He was really good for the Browns this year, but they need another one. They need a locker type. I'm gonna go to tight ends because I don't feel like they would pick quarterback here. I'm gonna go Max Clear. I feel like he would make a lot of sense for them. He's a really pretty good blocker for Ohio State this past year. Washington Commanders. I couldn't tell you what I picked for them. Oh, wow. That's a long time for picks. 7 and 71. Commanders at 7 picked Arvo Reese. So they really could go anywhere. I Thinking about receiver here. Antonio Williams, I could be down for. CJ Daniels, what? They have CJ Daniels at 218. I'm going to go CJ Daniels here. I don't know why he's that far down the board. That's crazy. I think that would be a really good pick for them. I didn't realize CJ Daniels was that far down the board. Or I would have picked him earlier, 100%. I like him a lot. He played really good at Miami this past year. And Tony and Daniels are two best players on offense. The Bengals, I think I went defense, which is fair because that's what they need. They could use an offensive lineman, though. Peter Woods, C.J. Allen. That's two good pickups. Could go Josiah Trotter here. Could go L.T. Overton. I feel like they'll like that type of guy. Could go Connor Liu here. I don't remember their center. I'm trying to remember who their center is. I don't remember. I'm just going to go Josiah Trotter here. They need another linebacker. The Saints. They don't have many picks in this draft, do they? Where's the Saints? I can't find the Saints. Oh, Cornell Tate and Brendan Cisse. Could see them going edge. Who's the edge spots at this? Could see them going DT. Already went corner for him. I'm gonna go Gabe Jacobs here. I like him a lot. He was really good at Illinois this past year. Chiefs. I think I went Caleb Downs for them. They're right there. Caleb Downs and Jadarian Price. Still two needs. I just don't know what LT Overton's going to be at the next. But I feel like Steve Spagnuolo would like that type of player. They could go corner. I'm going to go Julian Neal here for them, for the Chiefs. Dolphins. I think I went corner. Sorry I'm going back so much. It's hard to remember. After you've done so many picks at this point, it's really hard to remember what you've done. Or for me, anyways, it is. When you pick like 3 or 4 players for teams. Jordan Tyson, Keith Abney, wide receiver and corner. Could see O-line. Is there a good enough O-line? I mean, I don't know. They said they wanted a power. Could this be a quarterback? I'm going to go Carson Beck here. I feel like if he's going to go somewhere, it would be Miami. And he played at Miami this year, so he got to go far because he played in that stadium this year. And I feel like their staff would really like him. So I'm going to go Carson Beck here. Oh, the Steelers would have really liked him. Would they go? Would the quarterbacks run off the board right here? Like, what have I done for them first? first and foremost. First and foremost. Where's the Steelers? I don't see the Steelers. Oh, right there. Lemon and Jake Goldday. I can see them going quarterback right here. It's between I like Luke Altmaier. I like Cade Klubnik. I'm gonna go Cade Klubnik for them. I'm gonna run on back-to-back quarterbacks. This is wild. But it's to be fair, it's two teams that need quarterbacks. So if you hate me, hate me. If you don't. I mean, to be fair, it's two teams that need quarterbacks that could go in the third round. So. And I feel like they're third round talents. Bucks ain't going quarterback. Oscar Delp. What did I pick for them? Bucks are the last. Chris Miller. TJ Parker. I could see Oscar Delp here. I know he's like the first player there, but that's not the reason why I'm saying that. Because of Cade Otton not being there. I don't think I like the linebackers that are left. Lawson, York. I like York. I like Perkins. Yeah, I mean, I could see Perkins. I like Kyle Lewis. I like Aiden Fisher. I mean, this linebacker class is really deep. I like Xavier Sori. I mean, I like a lot of these players. So, I feel like Oscar Delp would be. I mean, there's a lot more really good linebackers left there than there is tight ends. So, I'm gonna go Oscar Delp here. The Colts. At 78. I forgot who they picked. They picked Chris Bradshaw 47. I just looked at it and I forgot what they picked. Derek Moore. I feel like I could see Derek Moore for them. I feel like he would be a good player for them. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Wait, I just saw him. Where's Derek Moore? Yeah, I'm gonna go Derek Moore here. All right, at 79, the Falcons. I should have just went it that way. I'm slacking, bro. I'm slacking. Zachariah Branch at 48. Could use another pass rush. They could be another team that could use one. Dennis Sutton I like. Caden Curry. I feel like Cade Curry is not the... He's better than the 200 best player. I feel like they like them kind of edge rushers too. Where's that one dude? I'm going to go Joshua Josephs here. I know. Actually, that's kind of fucked up by me. Because they just... Oh, my God. I didn't even realize it until I did it. Oh, my God. You can tell I'm tired, bro. I'll let y'all figure that one out. But, I mean, they do like them kind of edges, to be fair. And I don't mean the drama type, but they do like them kind of edges. That's funny. Ravens. Did I do Awane and Cal? Damn, that's a really good draft for them. I feel like it would be receiver Antonio Williams. I'm looking at. I'm gonna go Antonio Williams here. The only problem I feel like Zay Flowers is more a deep threat, and he's more of a slot receiver. But third round picking a slot receiver, you can't really go wrong with that. I feel like. So I think that's a good pick. And they need receiver. Who am I picking for? Jacksonville. I don't want to pick double on, okay. 56, Elijah Surratt. Could be an edge. Could be a corner. Defense, I feel like defense. Could be a linebacker just in case. I can see Harold Perkins. I'm going to go Harold Perkins here for Jacksonville. Wait, what? Vikings. AJ Halsey and Pons. I feel like those are two good picks for them. Could see them go. I like Brailsford. I'm going to go Connor Lew here. Ryan Kelly was hurt a lot this year, and I think that would make a lot of sense for them at this spot. Panthers. Who did I do for the Panthers? I don't even remember. Keldrick. Did I? Yeah, 19. Keldrick Falk and Manuel McNeil Warren. That's really good picks, too. Could they use... I feel like they could use another running back. Would a running back go right here? I feel like Claiborne could. Kalen Black could. Mike Washington could. Could be your... What's his name? He was a good running back for them this past year, but I think he's going somewhere else. I'm going to go Mike Washington here. Did I go corner for Green Bay? I just had their pick, and I just forgot what I'd picked for him. Yeah, Chris Johnson. So, corners off. Is there any DTs? Yeah. I'm going to go Dominique Orange. I just like Dominique Orange. But it's hard to fit. I like Darrell Jackson, too. I'm going to go Dominique Orange here for Green Bay. Beef up that defense. What did I go for the Stateless? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're right there. I went Mekhi Lemon, Jake Golday, Keg Klubnik, and to be determined. I feel like they went like... Did I go corner? I didn't go corner. Okay. I'm going to go corner here. I like Malik Muhammad. After the first couple corners, I feel like the corner class is not deep. So I feel like Malik Muhammad is definitely the best corner right now. So I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Next year's corner class, I think it's really deep. Chargers. Oh, shit. Drop my phone. Drop my phone. Marlon Freeland, Mermello Height. They need offensive line bad, too. I could double dip on the offensive line. I could go Parker Brailsford for them. What he's not the greatest run blocker in the world. I don't think it'd be a good fit for you get James Brockmeyer in the he was an Alabama player. His brother was too. Then he transferred. Hmm. I'm gonna I'm gonna go Skylar Bell here. I ain't seen much on him to be honest with you, but I've seen a little bit of him. I watched what team did they play? I watched their bowl game. I don't think he was playing though. But I watched their bowl game and I watched that one game they upset somebody. Uh, Granted, I was watching it when it was my niece's birthday party, but I ain't really looked much on him. But I'll try to deep dive on him more. Dolphins. Oh, I got so used to going to that side earlier. Jordan Tyson, Keith Abney, and Beck. Two Arizona. I didn't realize this when I did this earlier. Two Arizona State players and a Miami player. That don't scream Miami. I don't know what does. I'm gonna go. I feel like Denai Dennis Sutton would be a good pick for them, or Caden Curry. Debating between them two. I'm gonna go Caden Curry here. I feel like it'd be a really good pickup for them. Jacksonville Jaguars. Elijah Surratt and Harold Perkins for the picks they've had. That's a really good picks for them. I could see corner. Chandler Rivers. Dalen Everett. I'm going to go Dalen Everett. I like Dalen Everett a lot. I think he would make sense for them. Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears. What did I pick? Caleb Banks, Dylan Thieneman. Is it Thieneman or Thieneman? Go edge, but I'm not a huge edge. I don't like that. I feel like LT Overton can go here. Denon Dennis Sutton could go here. I feel like they would like a Denon Dennis Sutton type of player. I'm going to go with Denon Dennis Sutton. I like him a lot. I think he could be a second round pick. I like him. He's a good player. Dolphins. I know I just picked for them. It was Keith Adney. I'm just going to look at it. I don't want to. I don't want to mess it up. Jordan Addison, Keith Abney, Carson Beck, Caden Curry. So they can really go best play available. Or double dip on corner. Could go center. Have a depth center. Could go Daryl Jackson here. Did I go running back for them? No, I didn't. I think I know what I'm going to go with here. I don't know. I remember hearing this during the season, but the was it Heel or somebody was complaining that they didn't have a powerful running back. I don't know what more of a powerful running back in this class than Singleton. So I'm gonna go with Singleton here. Yes, that's my logic on that pick. But I'm gonna go with Singleton here. The Bills. Bills. Pay the bills. No,
They're right there. Casey Concepcion and Jacob Rowe. That's some great picks, too. I could see them going linebacker. Linebacker. I like Lawson. I like Lewis. I like Fisher. I'm going to go Aiden Fisher. I like him a lot. He was really good on that playoff run for Indiana. '49ers. 49ers. Zion Young and Jacoby Lane. It's a pretty good draft, too. I feel like they could use another linebacker. Their linebacker room was depleted. I feel like Kyle Lewis fit really good with Fred Warner. I'm going to go Kyle Lewis here for the 49ers. The Rams. They got Mansour Delane. They double dip on corner and offensive line. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they double dip on corner because they need corner that bad. And I have no idea if Emmanuel Forbes is coming back. And Caden Proctor could go receiver here. I can see. I'm gonna go Kevin Coleman here. He was pretty good for Missouri this past year. Denver Broncos. Did I just say him? Yeah. Lee Hunter and Michael Trigg. It's not bad. Could go receiver, but I don't like the receivers at this spot. I could see them getting Kalen Black. I'm going to go Kalen Black here. I could see them getting another running back in this draft. The Patriots, who did I do? Where they at, though? Akeem Mesidor and Jeremy Menard. I like those picks for them. They could go linebacker. I feel like Deontay Lawson is a Vrabel kind of guy too, or York. But I feel like he likes them kind of bigger size linebacker. I'm gonna go Lawson here. Seattle Seahawks. They always pick right beside each other. I mean, I get it because they played in the Super Bowl, but Jerome McCoy and Jake Slaughter could go receiver. I don't know what receiver they can go. Could go. Think that I forgot. Think they can go Eli Stowers? Did I go corner for them? Yeah, I went Jerome. Duh. I don't know. I just don't know for this team. I'm gonna go Emmett Johnson because Kenneth Walker may be gone, but
I'm not really too confident on that one, to be honest. But I mean, I like Emmett Johnson's elusiveness, but I just don't feel like he has breakaway speed at the next level, in my opinion. And he's a good catching back, too. Corner. Did I go corner for Minnesota? Where are the Vikings? AJ Halsey, yeah, I did. D'Angelo Pons and Connor Liu. Could see them going DT. Defense. DT. Daryl Jackson, I could see. Yeah, I'm going to go Daryl Jackson for him from Minnesota. The Eagles. How many picks? Excuse me. Yeah, we on 3 picks left, chat. Wow. Eagles, Steelers, and Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars. The Eagles, what did I do for them? Kenyon Sadiq, Jennings Dunker. I mean, that's the 3 positions they needed, and they got them all. I don't really know what they would do. If I didn't go Kenyon Sadiq earlier, I would go Eli Stowers here. Could use an edge. I don't really like the edges right here. I'm going to go LT Overton. I'm going to stop his fall. I mean, I like him. It's just, I don't know where he would fit in this draft. That's my problem with him. I think he's a really good player. I just don't know where he would fit. Steelers. I don't know why I went that way. Went Mekhi Lemon, Jake Golladay, K. Klubnik, Malik Muhammad. Could go Mekhi Lawrence. Tempted to go Mekhi Lawrence for them. Because I don't know how long Alex Highsmith's going to be there. Could go DT too. Grayson Holton was pretty good for Oklahoma this past year. I like Nick Barrett. I don't really know Genesis, to be honest with you. Did I go to receiver for them? Yeah, I went McCollum. After this many picks, I just don't know what to do. Let me check one more time. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to pick then. Tight end. I'm going to go Eli Radon for them. I feel like he would be a good second tight end for them. I don't think they're going to keep Pat Freiermuth long term. I know Steelers fans really like him, but I don't think they're going to keep Pat Freiermuth long term. I feel like it's going to be Denzel Washington and somebody else. And here it's going to be Eli Radon. Jacksonville Jaguars is the final pick of this 3-round mock draft. If you're still watching, I appreciate y'all so much. I know this has been a long one. I'm not struggling on some of these. I know y'all probably getting tired of me going back and forth on these picks, but I'm going back and forth to look at them. Because, I mean, it's 100 picks. I cannot keep up with it. At 30, especially when teams have like 4
three, like 3 round 3 round, like in the top 3 rounds. I can't even speak. But yeah, with that many picks, and it's hard to keep up with all these players that go. And I want to get them an actual good draft. So like I don't want to be lazy about it. You know what I mean? But if you've been watching this long, I appreciate y'all so much. Elijah Surratt, Harold Perkins Jr., Dalen Everett. That could really go edge. Like, is a depth edge. They don't have a lot of needs. They could go. I could see them getting a running back. I kind of want to get Claiborne or Allen off the board. Or I don't know which one I want. I'm gonna go Allen, because they got a Claiborne type of player. I feel like they need a more powerful player at that position, so I'm gonna go Allen, and that's it. I'm gonna show all the picks real quick. That's Baltimore's. I'm gonna let y'all look at y'all's teams. I know I've showed it quite a bit. That's Arizona's. That's the Falcons. That's the Bills. That's the Carolina Panthers. That's the Bears. That's the Bengals. I feel like I did really good with the Bengals. I feel like I did really good with them too. That's the Dallas 2 picks. I mean, I got their biggest need in those 2 picks. So Sonny Styles and Colton Hood, linebacker and corner. Could use another edge, but is what it is. That's Denver. I feel like to get edge in free agency. That's Denver's picks. That's Detroit's picks. I feel like I did good with them. That's Green Bay's picks. That's Houston's picks. That's Monroe Freeman picked for them. Whoever has Monroe Freeman, I picked Blake Miller for him. That's Colts picks. That's Jacksonville's picks. I think I did good for them too. That's the Chiefs picks. I think I did good for them. I think they like a Julian Neal type of player too at corner. That's Las Vegas picks. Got every 3 need they got every single 3 need they needed. No, that's a bad word of saying it like that, but oh well. That's you know what I'm talking about. Got Rams. I think I did good for them too. That's the Dolphins. Got every single need of theirs too. That's Minnesota. There's New England. There's New Orleans. There's the Giants. There's Jets. There's the Eagles. I think I did good for them too. There's the Steelers.
I mean, if you get out of this draft and you have 2 quarterbacks that could probably start for you, I think that's pretty good for the Steelers. San Francisco, it's a good draft for them. Seattle, Tampa Bay, my Titans, Washington Commanders. I can't believe I let CJ Daniels fall that far. And that's it. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. I will I'm going to probably, I know, y'all can probably see what time it is, but I'm probably going to post this towards the evening time. Like, I'm probably not going to post it right now. But if you enjoyed, please hit the like button down below. I know it was a long video. I know I've, like, showcased, like, all the picks, but I wanted to get the picks right. I wanted to get the needs right and all that kind of stuff. I know it would be faster, but it was faster because I did the 2-round mock in the same amount of time I did the 3-round mock. So, hope y'all enjoy. Anyways, y'all, hope y'all have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.